Ladies and gentlemen.
Pick one. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
Hello! Welcome everyone to the deep end.
Are we LARPing?
Yes.
Can we LARP?
If you want to, I suppose we
Might
can.
make this game more bearable.
Oh, I'm red.
I'm a bear.
That's not true.
I'm Ben. The bear.
I'm
Ben.
Probably shouldn't immediately jump on someone else's bit again.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm just, it's fucking, first nice day. The D-pad room is the top floor, and it's fucking hot up
It
here.
is hot
there's
as
no ventilation.
fuck right now.
And I'm like slouched
It's
way
hot
the
like
fuck.
we're on the surface of a meteor in Africa.
I mean, that's where you find most meteors.
Yeah. Aquarius in the desert. I think. I actually don't know
Makes
where
sense.
the Sahara is.
I actually kind of like he's got like a big jug. He's pouring water
You're saying
out of.
Aquarius has got big jugs and he cannot lie?
He's just got one jug. It's
Can
big.
the other brothers deny?
It's big, but it's a singular jug.
Ooh. I guess I'll do Earth because I don't know. Whatever. I'm Rick.
I think we just did that.
Did we do that?
We
I
sure
don't know if I
did.
said my name because you said you were a bear and it threw me off.
But I only did it in response to you.
That's probably true. Lot of ground, dudes. We
But
have what appears to be
heck.
Stone Man.
Silly,
is that
little jug.
Wind Man? Oh no, that is Aquarius. Yeah, that's a
think so.
weird. I thought Aquarius was more of like a. At least this Aquarius was more of an octopus sort of dude, and that's Astro Man. All right, so let's get in
Ow.
there and stop pummeling bitches. You
I
right?
hit myself in the face with the microphone.
Don't do that.
I'll try not to.
I advise against it.
I'll do what I want. But I don't want to hit myself in the face with the
Oh,
microphone.
okay. Then don't do that. I guess I can throw him over here. Poor Beat. I feel like I throw him into shit all the time, and he's just like, I don't know. Fucking know.
Yeah, just throw him into that shit.
Yeah. Oh, he still has like movement left and shit. Fuck it. Let's fight this guy who's almost definitely going to be able to defend against him. So, how you doing, Mr. Ben? Oh, yeah, this is bad.
God damn it, Beat, you little
Yep.
shit.
Well, that's also a level 2 guy. Like a second tier dude, and Beat is definitely not that strength. So, what else?
I'm doing fucking neutral.
Yeah, all right.
I'm doing neutral, I guess. I don't know. I went out for a nice walk today because it was nice. It's nice out outside. It's just not nice in this room.
Not so much in here, yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
Astroman's just like, boo, 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 boo.
I'm kind of so my I think I've talked about it before on my finger's bothering me again.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I think you will have talked about it on mic.
No, I think I brought it up like a couple weeks ago when it like was first coming up.
Okay, yes, sorry.
So I haven't been doing much drawing lately.
Oh, that's a bummer, man.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man.
That's a bomber, man.
That's a different game.
That's a very different game.
But yeah, just chilling. Had a
Yeah.
good weekend so far.
Yeah,
Good
so
weekend.
we didn't talk much about Dustin and his whole thing when we were in the other video talking about that.
Yeah, but now nothing happens in this game, so this is the perfect time to talk
this is the
about our
best
weekend.
time.
This is therapy time where I just talk about things.
It's
we
feelings
went.
time, people.
We drove out to whatever. That's the name of the town that Dustin lives in.
Oh, Foghorn?
yeah. What's the name of that rooster from
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn
wow,
Leghorn.
4 fails in a row. Shit.
What is a leghorn?
It's
that a thing?
tuba.
Really?
You got the tibia and then the tuba.
Okay. Well, thanks, Rick.
Welcome.
We drove out. It is a bit of a drive. I now
Like an
can
hour, I
never
think, right? Yeah.
can never blame Dustin for not coming
yeah.
our way because
That was a hefty fucking
it's a
ride.
pain. And it's like all tolls and it's a lot of gas and yada.
And we
But,
had pizza and there was a lot of gas.
Yeah, yada. But everyone had a really good time.
Yeah.
Dustin has a new place and he's
He
still kind of
does.
settling in, and
It's a house. It's like
Yeah.
a whole thing.
he has a house. His house is smaller than our apartment, but it's a house.
But it's his.
It's his.
Which is the best part of all.
Yep.
He doesn't have to ask anybody. He wants to make modifications. Fuck it.
Yeah,
just go for it.
It's his property.
Yeah, he owns it, right? He bought it. He's not renting. I think, correct?
Well, I'm sure he's got a mortgage, but
well, yes, but I mean, like,
yeah.
he owns the property.
I guess. Yeah, no, that doesn't mean the bank owns it. The bank just gives him a loan. Yeah, okay.
Isn't that a lien? I think. I forget what a lien is.
A lien is like a
I know my parents had a lien on the place I grew up at.
I don't remember. I thought a lien is when like you say. Like, the bank would have a lien on the loanee.
Okay.
I think is how it works. I think it's basically a statement saying you actually owe me this much money.
Okay. All right.
Or owe something. Maybe it doesn't have to be money. I'm not sure. God. I'm very, very... that's very, very...
We're
if that's even right...
real estate company on the side of doing Let's Play videos.
If that's even close to being right, it's extremely basic
no idea, man.
definition
I got nothing.
of a lien. I could look it up, but I'm tired and warm and lazy and comfortable.
This beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a thing here, is that he can't excavate in this like hard rock surface, because that's 6 in a row now.
Hard rock surface.
Yeah.
Or new band name, calling it.
The levels get just harder to do that in, or we're at like a limit or something.
Could just be unlucky.
Jeez, that's 8 in a row.
But yeah, we went out to Dustin's, we hung out, and showed us the new place. Went for a walk around in town.
Mm-hmm,
he's pretty close to a bunch of like standard urban town establishments. This little like main road that has a whole bunch of stuff. It just reminds me a lot of where I grew up. And just like that kind of like
it did
not
remind me
rural
a lot of,
but
suburban. Yeah. Z Punch.
And but it was nice. He's in a nice, quiet little neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh,
it was really cool. There's like no one out on the street. Like you just go and walk around.
It was so nice. I liked it a lot. He's in a good spot.
And what did we do? We were gonna play like a bunch of board games and stuff, but we played one game of Commander, which is a format of Magic the Gathering, and it took up the whole day.
It took up, I think, 3 hours.
3.5 hours.
We were gonna go get food. We decided against that because we didn't finish the game till like what,
it
9 something.
It was
about 9.
I think we wrapped up around 8, but we like hung out and talked for about an hour.
That's true.
After
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, no, and then we got on the highway the wrong way, so it took us an hour and a half to get home.
Oops.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Rick and I were driving, and we were just like chatting, and I missed a turn, and that's what happened.
I'm just very engrossing because I'm disgusting.
Well,
can I not attack you?
Well, you're a good conversationalist.
Yes, okay. Oh, I clicked movement by accident. I was like, why can't I actually hit you?
Oh.
Power is everything. All right, dude.
Well, how much power you got?
Whoop, here we go.
Show me what you got. Well, not that strong,
did fucking nothing. Now let's do mine.
Where I shoot a horde of missiles.
Oh my god.
Missile swarm.
Yep, he's dead.
Yeah.
No power. Cool, dude.
But yeah, we played a fucking long ass game of Magic, which was basically us all just shooting the shit and yelling at each other and getting mad at each other and retaliating and exactly what you expect it to be.
It was real good times. I guess I'll go. Actually, I'll leave.
If anyone actually plays Magic, I think we have a couple. I'm sure we have a couple fans. That
play
for
Magic.
Sure,
Absolutely.
I was talking to C Dude Gamer. I think I was talking about he keeps up on Magic stuff. I had a short conversation in Discord with him at some point. But Dustin was playing Sliver deck. John was playing basically White Weenies. It's just a term for like a white deck that plays a lot of small creatures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because his whole thing was like building up his army.
So he'd have like 20 1/1 soldier tokens and whatnot.
I had the elf deck.
Yeah, Rick was playing like an elf ramp into large trampler creatures.
Yeah, like all of the larger dudes had trample. That started to get ridiculous after a while.
And I was playing Marin graveyard reanimation.
Oh yeah, your graveyard manipulation absolutely just like That definitely just like steamrolled through a lot of the stuff we were putting together.
So graveyard stuff is obviously really strong because if you can use it well, then it's basically like just looking into a whole chunk of your library and using what you want, which is options or power, you know? Like the more options, well, I guess good options is, you know. But it's a little dangerous because there's a lot of anti-graveyard cards out there that'll just be like there's this card called Tormod's Crypt, for instance. It's a 0-cost artifact. You put it in play, tap it right away, and it just says exile an entire target's graveyard.
Jeez.
So it's just like boop, everything's gone, and it's not like shuffled back in. It's just removed from game.
Fuck.
So there's a lot of like cards that can just really shut that deck down. But if you don't, then it just gets to
ultimate
really
power.
do crazy stuff. Yeah. So.
Oh my god, that's pretty ridiculous.
Fun. It's in my favorite colors. I like green and black.
Nice. It's always helpful.
So. But it's a fun time.
Yeah.
I hope everyone had fun.
It was good. It's literally, I think, the second time I've ever played Magic in my life.
Yes. But as anyone who's watched the channel for any length of time would suspect, Rick picked up very quickly and piloted the deck very well.
I sort of... I reached a point where I was like, well, I'm big enough to make my move, and then my move was timed badly and gave Ben every last ounce of power he needed to just mutilate the entire board.
What it really was is you forced me to do my thing.
Yeah.
I could have, like, if I waited another turn or so, I could have, like, ramped into, like, even stronger stuff.
Oh, God.
But
it was getting scary as is, and I was like,
if
I wait another turn, I might start losing dudes, so I just got to go for it. And then I had, what was it, a 35 strength attack.
Yeah.
And you basically just went, I'm going to sack a bunch of dudes and power up all this other shit. And like, basically, by the end of it, you had plus 14/+14 on all of your people.
Yeah.
You just wiped me and Dustin off the map entirely. And John put up a pretty amusing fight, actually. He
had a couple answers.
He survived.
All of a sudden I was like, shit.
He survived a 60 damage attack to himself, which was pretty fucking incredible.
Yeah. That's why I got so high in life. He condemned one of my creatures, which healed me for
another 14 or so. You by the end you won. You had 74 life.
Yeah.
Try the power of gravity.
But it was a trade. Like he gave me a bunch of life in order to like live one more turn kind of thing. So
I don't even have to use my special thing. I'm just beating him up like this.
I like how he does a little he flips his wrist out. He's like,
whoa,
take
Spider-Man,
sparks, pew,
sideways Spider-Man, and boink, just pop him in the face. Nice. Falling. All right, man. I guess I may as well fight these guys.
Dustin had I forget exactly how he said. I think he said someone gave him a bunch of Chinese knockoff of Power 9,
like Black Lotus and shit.
Yeah, which are they're called Power 9 because they're basically agreed on as the 9 most powerful cards in Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean. Black Lotus is just dumb. Time Walk is 2 mana to take another turn. So it's just dumb stuff.
That's horrific.
I
was gonna say, what are some of the other ones?
We got there before John got there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Dustin, just leave that into your deck. It'll be hilarious when John sees the Black Lotuses and he's like, how the fuck do you have a Black Lotus? And he went right over his head.
He didn't even notice. And it was like, ah.
It was really funny.
It took, I think, either you or Dustin had to straight up be like, hey, don't you think that's weird that he's got that, John? Oh, my God.
I guess John thought that they, reprinted them recently.
That's right.
And
He
they
thought
were
it was like a $25 reprint.
No.
I was like, nope.
So what's the Power 9? So there's the 5 Moxes, 1 for each color.
Okay.
Black Lotuses.
Oh, which he had 2 of those as well. He had the red and the black ones, I think.
Yeah. Mox Ruby and Mox Jet.
Yep.
So the Power 9 is 1 of each color, 5 Moxes. Black Lotus is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Time Walk is 1 in a blue, take an extra turn.
Jesus Christ.
Ancestral,
that's obscene.
Ancestral Recall is just 1 blue mana to draw 3 cards.
Jeez.
Which, in EDH is actually, or Commander, or whatever you want to call it, is actually not,
Sure.
It doesn't,
it's not
game the game,
but it's certainly
still incredibly
pretty
strong.
Yeah.
And then Time Twister which he played, which basically
yeah.
resets graveyards to get a full new hand.
Yep. Resets everybody, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think technically he resets first, and then it resets everybody else.
Yeah.
At least that's the way we want to playing it, I guess, in case he gets some kind of like response to something or
I guess
whatever.
that's true. It does matter because he would get his whole thing first.
Yeah.
I forget exactly how Time Twister works, if we played it right or not, because I've never played with that card.
Right, yeah.
That actually, that stopped me because it wiped my graveyard out and shuffled it all back.
Yeah.
I would have won.
You two were doing some pretty
earlier.
good... You guys had some pretty good haymakers on each other early in the game, because he was starting to build up, and you just fizzled the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then he did that, and your build-up was gone, too. And I'm just on the side going, like, I still don't have anything to work with.
Well, it was kind of funny because John was very adamant that the slivers had to be taken care of first.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine with me. I know my deck's fairly strong.
Yeah. All you need is a little more time, and you just suddenly have all this recursive build-up shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I just dump everything in my graveyard, and then it's like, well, I have access to all of this now.
At will. Like,
Yeah,
it got pretty gross by the end of it, for sure. It's interesting to see how the different decks all perform, both like in their own little world, but also against each other.
Yeah. Well, the green deck that you had is actually like stronger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a great.
If I knew what I was doing
condition
from the start, that would have been a really powerful ass deck to work with.
There's a couple. There's a couple upgrades to that deck that I think would actually make it really, really good.
Yeah.
Because you can make mana dorks every turn, which is just a term for like a creature that taps for mana.
Yeah, you
can just make them every turn.
I guess I didn't have creatures for that. I had a bunch of lands that did that, but
well, your commander actually made the
elf
one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the elf druids did that. Yes, that's true.
So those are called mana dorks because
Gotcha.
they don't. I mean, they technically are creatures, but they rarely act as a creature because they are essentially a land.
All right.
But yeah, there's some stuff that can be like, if this creature attacks, like give all of your attacking creatures plus blah equal to the highest strength creature you have, and like just kind of crazy stuff like that.
Jesus Christ. I mean, even some of the ones I had in there were like, one of them that I don't think I ever... Oh, I did get around to using it, but it immediately got smashed anyway, was one that was like, target creature is now 5/5.
Oh, yeah.
With trample.
Yep.
Which didn't matter because I already had the trampling Baloth, or the thundering Baloth or something like that.
Yeah, which gives everyone +2/+2 in Baloth as long as... Or +2/+2 in trample.
Yes.
As long as you have your commander.
Yeah, so that was just like...
The big green card that everyone... That's like really scary is called Craterhoof Behemoth, which is a cool sounding name. It has haste. Mm-hmm. And I forget if it's when it attacks or if it's when it comes into play.
Yep.
But it gives all of your creatures +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you have.
Oh my god.
And it gives them all haste as well.
Jesus Christ.
If you have it with just a bunch of 1/1s, it doesn't matter because they all they have a strength equal to how many you have.
Yeah.
So that just kind of wins games when he comes into play.
And there was a point where I had something like a dozen creatures in total. So like
all of a sudden
they're all
basically
the same situation you had at the end.
Except they all get trample with Behemoth.
That's true too.
I think they get haste and trample or something like that.
So what does haste do?
Just it can attack on the turn it comes in.
Oh damn! Oh jeez. So it's just like, whoops. Okay, now everybody fights. Like,
yeah. You just like it's just everything happens at the same time.
Yeah. Oh Christ.
It's pretty gnarly.
I'm going to shoot you into pieces. Should have said I'm going to shoot you into Pisces. But then I wonder if I'll kill him in one. Wow. Fuck. All right. ...
That's it.
Shit, man. So that was a fucking fast battle. That's probably a one and done episode thing. So I guess we'll come back next time. We'll fight. I forget who we haven't done yet. So I don't know. That one.
We'll find out soon.
Bye.
Get on it. Get up. Once again, back is the incredible. Refuse to lose. Get on it. Get up. Once again, back is the incredible.